Brought along some tools that people probably need to dust off. It's been a while.
Yep. Clean your tools, sharpen your hose. I want you to think about getting your tools ready, and especially getting a hoe. It's underused. I see gardeners down there pulling out tiny little weeds, and I say, why don't you just stand up and hoe this way? You just drag this across. This is a long-handled garden hoe. I like a long one because you can keep your back up. You don't bend over to use it. Keep up and just extend it and drag it across. But this is my favorite hoe. It's called a saddle hoe, a scuffle hoe, a stirrup hoe, it depends. But it's sharp on both sides. And you would drag it across the top of the weeds and just cut their heads off. And it's a really wonderful, efficient way to start in the garden. And my other garden message for this morning is stay off the wet soil. We're going to have weeks of wet soil, and you're just compacting it. So don't get out too soon. If you have to drag the hoe, that's fine. And my information about today is that, by the way, at 2 o'clock, I'm the speaker for a fundraiser in the East Aurora High School to welcome the East Aurora Co-op, and we're going to support that East Aurora Food Co-op. I have a hoe as a door prize, by the way. So 2 o'clock, East Aurora Co-op in the high school. I hope to see some of you.
Okay, well, it looks like we have our first caller, June from Amherst. Good morning, June.
Good morning. Yes. Sally, I really enjoy your articles in the paper and that, and I read it all the time.
Thank you.
I'm interested in the Rose of Sharon. It's really gotten quite tall, and you said about pruning them now?
This would be a good time to prune a Rose of Sharon. What I would do with that, if it is way bigger than you intended, do a gradual renovation pruning. Cut one stem at this level, another stem at this level. Do a graduated, don't go over the top, and like a fine haircut. You will not notice later that you've done it, and always cut just above a bud. You'll do fine.
Jerry from Lackawanna, what's your question this morning, Jerry?
Yes, my wife has a praying plant that seems to be dying. We've had it to floors. They transplanted it twice. The edges are turning brown, and we were told that she was overwatering it, but less watering, and it seems to be just getting worse. Any suggestions?
You're probably right. A prayer plant needs light watering and never to get the crown soaked. I would put it in some new potting soil, dry those roots off in the new potting soil. It may have been too late for it, but that's overwatering is the dangerous thing. Next week, everybody, Plantasia. This is the Western New York flower and landscape show put on by the Western New York Nursery and Landscape Association at the Hamburg Fairgrounds Event Center, and just see us all there Thursday through Sunday. There's a great opening night party. So go online, look up the details. I hope to see many of you at Plantasia and meet the industry that's making gardening and landscaping happen for you.
We have time for one last question. Jackie from Lackawanna, good morning.
Good morning. I was wondering how I could detour the deer from...
She was cut off, but deterring the deer, it takes more than 30 seconds to tell you. But right now, if a little plant's coming up, put some chicken wire over it for a while. Keep them from nibbling. And we will talk about deer repellents in the future. There are some good sprays that help. So long story, we'll talk it again. Bye-bye.
Thanks.